everyone, how's it going? My name is Joeypals and welcome to episode 6 of Speedy Pit How To. In this episode, we're going to go over how to best speedrun chapter 6 of Kid Icarus Uprising. Now, if you remember from part 5, you'll remember that I had noted something about the landing sequence. When you get down on the ground in this chapter, as well as chapter 5 and next scene again in chapter 10, there is a little landing animation that happens, and all you need to do is press the start button and you will skip right over that. So that is where we are going to start today. And let me just make sure I have my volume on because I ran into that last time. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Just got that one little last piece of instrumental up in there. But yeah, I hope everyone is having an awesome day, no matter when you're watching. I realized I should also start pausing when I need to give instruction. So what we're looking at right now is the center of the fountain area. The middle of the fountain area here is where we go to see where Dark Pit is going to be. I will say that I did do a little faux pas. I should have used the lightweight when running towards this area. We're going to do that when we do the actual run part of this. Speaking of that, let me get up the splits before I forget. I am in a very, very weird mood today. I've been waking up at weird times because I currently work an evening job. And I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. And I've just been feeling very, very loopy. Loopy but productive. It's a very weird combination, but you know, I make it work. I think I make it work. Also, live split, do you want to open or not? Please open. I kind of need you. Well, whatever. We'll get to it eventually. Alright. So we're going to walk here, and there's going to be a floating enemy. We're going to want to look at where we're going. So if you look at that mic, it floated up to the little fortress area. And the splits open. Yay. So we're going to run up here.
That seems to be an altar up ahead. Go there. You got it.
And then right up here on this little part is where Dark Pit is going to be. I accidentally opened 2 splits. Oops. I will say that it is important that this chapter is mostly RNG. I will straight up say that this chapter is mostly RNG. It all really depends on where Dark Pit goes. If it goes up onto the cliff or down into the, I don't want to say basement, but dark area, you're going to end up losing time. This is a pretty good area, so let's go ahead and fight Dark Pit real quick.
Ha! Found you. Finding me's the easy part.
Alright, so now we're going to use our lightweight, run towards the center.
He got away.
It's okay. He couldn't have gone far. I'm sensing that he too is hiding in the dark.
So we're going to want to go this way.
By the fountain that leads somewhere underground. This must have been a temple. Humans.
Watch this.
Hey there, Pit Stain. You know I could call you the same thing, right?
I didn't mean a triple whiff, but... Ow. This is also why I hate fighting down here. It gets very cramped, and unless you get that dash melee to start off, it gets very annoying.
Trying to escape again?
You only need to defeat him one more time.
Alright, this is when you can go up here on this. Let's go. Now, the Dark Pit fight is super easy since it is 0.0. You just need to make sure you're very accurate. All you need to do is just simply do your shots accurately and you'll be fine. Now, I say that super duper easily, but honestly, you can just run towards him and you'll be fine. I also did notice something. So when I was comparing for the chapter 5 episode, I did this time and this time. This is for Chapter 6, so we would have wanted to compare between these two. And I actually did get a gold split there instead of the time loss that I thought I had. By about 30 seconds, actually.
Who are you calling a puppet? Palutena says jump, you jump. She says fight, you fight. Sounds like a very satisfying existence.
Okay, so not the best boss fight against Dark Pit, but it's fine. Also, why is my bottom screen lagging? Bottom screen, are you okay? I think it'll be fine as long as I keep the menu open. So right now we're looking at a very important weapon. This is why we want to go through this chapter as quickly as possible. So this, sorry, not weapon, power. This power is tirelessness, and what tirelessness is it's a power that couples really nicely with lightweight. So basically, with lightweight and tirelessness, let's say you're running and Pit starts getting tired. All you need to do is tap this, and then you'll be perfectly fine. You could just keep running, no problems. Anyway, so let's go ahead and compare here. So let's try to do this correctly. So Chapter 4, Chapter 5, that would have been for Chapter 5. And after menuing, that would have been about 8 minutes? Yeah, I guess it really wasn't a cold split then. Okay, so for Chapter 5 and Chapter 6, we're looking between these two, which means we want to get this in about 7 minutes. It can be a short chapter as long as you do it right. I'm going to set it for here. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit, and let's go. It's not that difficult of a chapter to grasp, it's just a matter of getting the right areas. RNG, yay.
Dark Pit.
Where is it? Ow!
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of uploading episode 5 as I'm recording this, so feels good, man.
You finally caught up. What is your problem?
After a certain point, he'll stop dropping hearts, so you can just avoid him. Yeah, like right now he started dropped hearts, so you can just avoid his shots. He just fires off very little ones on 0.0, so not too hard.
What? But you're a copy of me! Come on now, think about it. If I was a copy, why would I kick my own butt?
Because it's fun when you run. It's fun to kick your own butt when you run, right? No? Just me? Okay. Also, I gotta say, this song is one of the best songs in Kid Icarus Uprising. There's a reason why it's used so much.
Now the Underworld Army's here too.
You're a real go-getter, Dark Pit. I like that.
Is that so?
Yes, though I am curious how you plan to best your doppelganger. Of course, destroying Pit would be a snap with a little help from me.
Don't make me laugh.
Did I say something funny?
You've got me confused with the other guy.
This Pit is now pawn.
I'll take care of it.
But only after I finish you. One of the perks of speedrunning this game so much is I could basically recite a whole bunch of his dialogue. Like, non-stop. It's kind of ridiculous. That's not what I meant. Sorry, he could be a little thick.
The Mirror of Truth created Dark Pit.
So his allegiance should be to the Underworld Army.
I wonder if the mirror cracked before the copy was complete.
So that explains it.
So if Dark Pit isn't with the Underworld Army, does that mean I don't have to fight him?
The problem is that Dark Pit is fundamentally wicked and destructive.
Yeah,
Tell me about it.
He won't have anything.
does seem pretty aggro.
He was created from you, Pit. He could very well be manifesting your dark side. His very existence is unnatural. He must be eliminated.
Okay, I mean, it's still weird to me, but it makes sense to me.
See, by dark side, Palutena is basically referring to his teen Evanescence days. Not ragging on Evanescence at all. I do like her music, but let's be honest, we all know Pit had a little bit of an emo stage. There's no way you can be that upbeat without a little bit of darkness in your life.
The Mirror of Truth was replicating monsters, so now that it's broken, the Underworld Army can't generate new troops, right?
It's
Oh, Pit. How naive.
Where else can Medusa be getting her reinforcements from?
I really don't know. But there's something very strange about them.
Like their faces?
I'm talking more about their interior.
Specifically their souls.
So how do we get to the bottom of this?
Well, one thing's for certain, Medusa's the source of all this trouble.
Sure, Palutena. Sure she is.
For now, just keep the heat on him.
Sure, Medusa's the source of all this chaos.
So you two defeated Pandora.
Of course.
You don't seem too upset that we took out one of your top commanders, Medusa. Pandora may be gone.
Medusa's got hair problems. She doesn't care.
Another astute observation from the Supreme.
You know how the saying goes. Long hair don't care.
You prickly. Even so, your power of flight seems to outlast Palutena. I can't say I'm not envious.
Don't let her get to you.
However, who's to say that his power won't eventually run out?
Yeah. After all, your flight power only lasts for 5 minutes.
Pretty horrendous fuel economy, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
I guess we're both bad at flying. I was confused by that line for the longest time, but now I understand it. What I don't understand is why Pit brings that up as a form of defense. Like, it's almost like bragging, hey, our orange juice almost has 0 pulp in it. Like,
Using me for
what?
target practice.
Not bad, not bad. Woo! Fly away, Dark Pit. Fly away. And as you'll notice here, we'll have about like 2 minutes for a ground section. It gets pretty hectic.
What is that place?
They look like ruins of some sort.
You better land soon.
And I better get started on deploying my troops.
Come on. Is that really necessary?
Why, yes, Pit. Yes, it is. Okay, so skip and then lightweight.
Somewhere within these ruins is
Gesundheit?
We'll ignore the tirelessness.
2, as in pit 2, as in dark pit. Pretty great name.
Oh boy, time loss.
Not as great as
Pit
If
2
you
is
have to
the
take,
mountain up ahead.
if you have to take the mountain route, you're definitely getting a time loss.
The sniping staff pit.
Also, he has a sniping staff, so it's fun.
Phew. Kind of tiring making it all the way up here.
Fly away, asshole.
It's okay, he couldn't have gone far. Pit 2 is at the altar on the hill. It's visible from the fountain.
Okay, so we just have to go to the altar, not the underground.
Supposed to be an altar up ahead. Go there.
You got it. Ha! Found you. Finding me's the easy part.
Alright, let's move.
Little pest. Trying to escape again?
You only need to defeat him one more time.
In this case, it would just be a matter of trying to cut out as much time loss as possible.
Woohoo!
And based on how this went, we would be losing about 30 seconds because of a little bit of a complication with the altar fight, as well as having to travel up the hill. Like, as you can see, it takes a while to get up here. Still going. Still going. And there's Dark Pit. Let's get a easy boss fight in.
Bring it, puppet. Who are you calling a puppet? Palutena says jump, you jump.
Alright.
This isn't over yet.
Oh, it's backspace. Right. Alright, so that was about 7 minutes, 28 seconds. So when we compare this, 7 minutes, 28 seconds, that was about a 15-second time loss.
Wait!
So it could have been worse.
Go. He's in for a big
It
fall.
could have been
And we need
worse,
to get
but we ended up doing pretty good, all things considered. Alright, with that, that is going to be the end of Speedy Pit How To Episode 6. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys are enjoying this revived series as well. There's going to be a couple things in the description as well as the end card that I'd like you guys to look at. But for now, thank you for watching, and this is Joeypals signing out.